It's Svein on the ACS channel back again, and today we're gonna take a look at this product called Plastimake. I got it from their website, and it's plastimake.com, and this is their 800-gram jar. It's the biggest jar you can buy directly from the site, but their site also says that you can place bigger orders by email if you want to. But yeah, this is the biggest jar. As I said, 800 grams. It's a pretty big jar, and I think you can order bags as small as 20 grams or 200 grams maybe, I'm not sure, but you can get smaller bags. This is the biggest jar, and gonna have a look at the jar itself here. It says Plastimake. Here you have the easy steps. Just boil up water to about 60 degrees Celsius, and place a Plastimake in it, wait for it to go soft and transparent. You fish it out and you shape it, and you can leave it in room temperature, but it might droop during the setting process, so it's easier to just put it in cold water and wait for it to go white. Then it will be solid and it will be super strong. And yeah, you can also reuse it. You can pause and read. Step 2, you can pause and read. Step 3, you can pause and read. Step 4, pause and read. Step 5, you can pause it and read. Properties: Plastimake won't stick to most metal, glass and ceramic surfaces. It will stick to some plastic. As you can see, it's the 800-gram jar. And there's a safety warning here. Using Plastimake requires salt water. Close adult supervision is required for people under 14 years. Choking hazard. Small items made out of Plastimake may be potential choking hazard. And it has this sculpting formula sticker on it. Nothing on the top of the jar, nothing on the bottom. The jar, brand new, is filled to the brim, but I have taken some of the jar already, but it was all the way up to the top here, so I've used some already. It comes with this flyer, or what you want to call it. You can pause and give that a read if you want to. If I can get this to focus. And as you can see, simple, reusable, quick, strong, non-toxic, versatile, clean, biodegradable. And on the other side, some stuff you can do with it. As you can see, there is their website, plastimake.com. They also have a YouTube channel that you can search for and see a instruction video. My first attempt at using this, I had this tool that had this wooden handle. Sadly the handle was gone, but I sculpted another handle. This is metal though, but yeah, as long as it's compressed against the metal won't go anywhere. It's strong, it's molded to my own grip. I have used a little bit too much Plastimake on it, but yeah, it's solid in my hand and it's rock hard. See if I can zoom in on. I just fished the pulp out and I made this handle. If you can zoom, I'm not sure if you can see it, but if I can zoom in on my hand here, it won't let me, but yeah, I just fished the pulp out and squeezed it around this handle, and you can catch a glimpse of the individual grains on each pellet here, which we will have a look at in a second. But I just fished the pulp out and squeezed it around it. But I'm sure if you treat it like clay and work a little bit with it, you can work out all these small traces of the pellets, as you can see. Speaking of the pellets, the pellets are white, so I'm gonna put this black cloth there, and then I fish out some pellets. These are the pellets, and you can see my finger here, they're really small and they're white and solid right now, but I'm gonna give you a small demonstration here in a second. I'm just gonna move over to the other side of my kitchen sink where I have a setup. I have a pot ready for the hot water, and I have a container with cold water ready. So I'm just using this water heater here. So I need a few seconds to boil up the water, and we'll be right back. Hold on a second. And now the water had just been finished boiling. I'm gonna pour it into this pot. Like so. And then I'm just gonna take, using the lid, screw it, throwing some these pellets into the pot there. And as you probably can see, they turn transparent pretty quickly. and there you can see it, and they get sticky too, so they will stick to each other. I'm using this disposable plastic fork, and I just fish around in there. It sticks to the plastic here, and I just rip it off. It says on the warning or in the instructions that you need to wait for it to cool down a little bit, but I just fished it up right away. I work it a little bit here like you would with clay, and as you can see, if you work with it, you can get the traces of the separate pellets out of it. You just have to work with it like you see me doing here, hopefully on camera. As long as it stays transparent, it it will be moldable. I'm trying to squeeze it as thin as I can, and you can see it's pretty bendy. I'll just drop it right here in the cold water. If I get my fingers out of the way, you can see, where's my finger, over here, that is turning white in front of your eyes like magic. I'm gonna give it a turn here in the cold water. And as you can see, it's a little bit thin now, but it's getting harder. If I keep leaving it in the cold, it will keep on setting. But this happens relatively quickly depending on how much mass you're using. And this is actually due to how thin it is, pretty flexible. Now if I'm not happy with this shape, I can just put it back in warm water, and you can see it turns transparent again quickly the thinner the material is. So I'll fish it out once again, shake off some of the water, and I can keep on molding this. I can do this as much as I want, but you have to be careful because you can trap hot water in air pockets here, and as you work it might squeeze out and you may get it in your eyes. So I suggest taking precautions, maybe with a pair of glasses or something. But yeah, mold it again, back in the cold water. And depending on how much mass, how thick it is, you can actually make something like a tool or handle for a screwdriver that's cracked or stuff like that. I even seen somebody make their own wrench out of this material. Now I made this a little bit thicker. Now it's a little bit tougher, but there's still a little bit of give in it because it's not too thin. or thick, but as it's cooling down here, it gets stronger. But now it's turned. Jeez, I'm gonna get rid of some of this water. If it will focus. Now I just made this. Personally, I intend to make 1/6 scale stuff out of this Plastimake. Oh no, it's really hard. So yeah, just drop it back in hot water, and as you can see, it goes back to becoming transparent again. This water might be getting a little bit colder now though, but it's sticky and it grows more and more transparent. It goes quicker the closer to 60 degrees Celsius the water is, but as you can see, it's almost transparent again now. I'm gonna wait for it to go completely transparent, and then I'm gonna fish it out and mold it once more and back to the cold water. And it looks like we're getting there. Gonna take it out. The water is starting to lose its temperature, but give it a go. You can shape just about anything out of this as you would do with ordinary clay, but this is essentially liquid plastic. It's losing its temperature, back in the cold water. And now it's white again, and it's not completely set. I fished it out a little bit too soon, but yeah, at the thickest and more compact areas it's rock hard, but I'm getting a little bit of torque here due to the length and thickness. But yeah, this is how it works, guys. This is the Plastimake, and you can buy this from plastimake.com. It's an Australian website. It's an Australian product, and their customer service is excellent. And the first time I ordered it, the package sort of got lost in the mail. I sent them an email, talked to them. They replied relatively quickly and said they were gonna ship me a replacement, and they did. It arrived within 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks. Ordinary shipping, according to their website, is 2 to 3 weeks for it to arrive. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description, and also for the website, so you can check it out yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you have any questions you can ask me in the comments, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the product, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.